You've reached call in Mockery.
That's so funny. Oh, didn't see you there. Boop. Been see you there.
All right, I gotta be honest. I've stolen that from quite a few different places.
Oh?
There's this thing people will do.
Oh.
So you're watching a video where someone's, let's say it's like a movie about a guy that
Okay,
is
it's a movie about a guy that's
filming something. And say you're a pretty woman.
I'm a pretty woman.
Thank you.
Oh!
And you're watching the video and it shows the guy and he's cooking and he turns and he goes, "Oh, didn't see you there." To the camera.
Here's why tariffs are bad.
Here's why fracking's good. Oh, it's good now.
Oh, suddenly fracking's good, tariffs are good, tariffs are bad, fracking's bad. I mean, your upload is faster than my download, okay?
You know, and you know what's neutral is a place that we can all come together, which is not the Bunny Ranch. But it's the show Earbuds. We don't talk politics. We don't talk...
Come together.
Coca-Cola, she got Coca-Cola, she got Coca-Cola, she got Coca-Cola, she is in Coca-Cola up to her knees. Santa is a Coca-Cola freak, can't you see? Everything on Christmas is Coca-Cola.
Ringo was actually the best drummer because he's bad.
It was so simple that it's something we've never heard before. There was, you know, those drummer videos.
And Coke's doing AI commercials now. I mean, there's too many topics. We can't.
Yeah, I know. It makes me sick.
Drummer videos go.
Trucks coming down. The drummer videos are the guys listening to a song for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard Led Zeppelin. You know those?
Yeah, of course.
There's a guy that was on there and he goes, they go, "All right, you're Ringo's drummer." And I said, "What the hell?"
The drummer's got... Now, this is late stage Carlin. The drummer's got his drummer.
It's also late stage capitalism.
True.
The drummer's got a drummer.
I mean, that's as sick, folks.
What hope is there for us?
What is that? Is that from Wicked?
What's good? From every commercial. From IHOP to BuyHop. Hey, that's my line.
Okay, and we'll get... I promise... We do this funny thing where we call it the... We call it
this would be a good one.
What?
Go to... Oh, my God. Okay. Sorry, I've got COVID.
Loading a good one.
I still have brain fog.
Loading a good one.
I'm still using that excuse. You know, so everyone's now scared of the vaccine. Now you tell me. Okay, you go to Long John Silver's and they're like, "Hey, what's this deal you have with?" It's like $12.99 for a shrimp, and they go, "Not just shrimp, unlimited shrimp." You're like, "What?" They go, "Unlimited shrimp." And then you look, and it's Erykah Badu. Well, they can't just get the people. You think they're just going to get...
Cynthia,
Ariana's
Revo.
there.
Yeah.
No, they have to start going to other people. Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
Unlimited.
And I know I just named two people from American Idol. And I know Erykah Badu is not from American Idol.
Yeah.
So that doesn't fit the mold.
No.
But in a world where Gwen Stefani does country now, anything's possible.
You're defying gravity. Now, look. This will not come as a surprise to you. I like Wicked. I listened to the soundtrack when it came out all those many years ago as a boy. I would look at you and I'd laugh because you're in your locker. I walk by. I have my Walkman.
I can hear you through the vent going, "Unlimited." And I'm just like, "Ha!"
Then you punch me in the chest, makes it concave.
You know, I was thinking of sharing that video where we did that song Wait, which one did we do?
Oh,
I
Not that.
have been changed for good. But I messed it up when we did it.
that's okay.
I laughed.
We laughed a lot. Yeah.
So we won't be posting that. I
Maybe
need to
we'll
post
have
it
to
for clout.
We
to say
should.
that we're good. We need to just redo it.
Oh, okay. But
So you do like it.
yeah, and I want to see I do want to see the movie. I've heard it's great. You can't buy a ticket. Everyone's going to see this movie.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, you don't like a musical, and that's fine.
No.
But it is funny that, like, even back then, they're acting like this vocal riff is famous, and it must be to, I guess, musical theater
Are you talking
people.
about
But did you know about it?
No,
I
no,
liked
no.
I liked the musical and whatever. I didn't know it that well, I guess. Apparently,
what
because
song is that from?
I have no idea.
Because I know the 3.
Yeah, Popular, Defying Gravity.
Okay, I know 4.
Whoa.
I think I like this. There's Popular, and then there's Defying Gravity, and then there's
The one we did.
Unlimited,
Right.
and then there's Change for Good. So that's 4.
Oh, yeah.
And I've never heard but for these freaks, as you call them, these Broadway freaks, these
apparently,
musical kids,
they're using it in every commercial to the point of it's the Target commercial where everyone's
Right.
like trying to do it.
Yeah.
And then she comes in and is like you just did. That's my line. And then it turns into an Austin Powers commercial, and they're fembots.
and he's got platinum blonde hair now. I'm serious.
I know.
He's doing the picture with everyone else from
I
SNL.
saw the vanity cover.
This is what we
There's
do on the
vanity.
show. We kind of
We need to come up with a name for it, but we will circle back to everything, right?
Yes, everything's in here, up here. I'm heralding it for later.
So we did the Wicked stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know what that is. Like you said, it's probably one of those like she can do it. You know, when they're
Yes, of course.
of course
It's like, oh,
Ringworm's gonna get the part because she can do the high note.
she's the Ephelba.
But me, as just a regular guy who doesn't know a Felba from my ass in the ground, right?
yeah.
I'm still mad that someone covered her eyes in the photo. So I'm still back there.
Have you seen it? Now there is the whole press circus of Wicked has been funny because Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, I believe is how you say her last name. I don't know. Where'd she come from also? Is she a Broadway person?
I think so.
That's what I figure, but
Because I've seen her in something else and she was being absolutely badass. I'm looking it up.
I'm sure like I said, I haven't seen the movie. I've heard she's great. I'm sure she is, but their interviews are all crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
I've been watching some of them.
It's just funny because it is the sort of like what right-wing people think actors are. Right. They're just like, come on. We're not all like that.
Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh.
That's what it was. That's what I know her from.
I love that.
And Harriet, which I didn't see. Oh, Widows. You see Widows?
She's in
That's
that too.
good.
I want to see that. Yeah.
That's something that a friend of mine.
And I want to see Harriet.
Yeah. I didn't mean to skip over that. I'm just saying if you want to watch 4 absolute badasses take down.
A friend of yours did
Yeah,
what?
just said, hey, we should watch this sometime.
Oh.
So we did. Yep, that's what I did when I was in New York for a trip. Oh. We watched Widows. You thought I was filming something.
Yeah. Well, I saw the footage. I knew you didn't finish all your
I didn't
work.
have much time to. Yeah, it's a lot of affirming and crying.
It's just there's one in particular where the lady's like, people are like, everyone involved is crazy.
Yeah.
The person doing the interview is like, I've seen online people are using the lyrics for Defying Gravity and they're really holding space with that and using it powerfully. And Cynthia's like, I didn't. You know what I'm talking? Have you seen that one?
I've watched a montage of them crying at every interview.
She's like, I didn't know that was happening. And the interviewer is like, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. It's
Wow.
happening. And Ariana's like, starts to get concerned for Cynthia, and
Yeah,
she
I've
goes
seen
to
that.
reach her hand to like hold her hand, but she only grabs one finger. It's truly, and Cynthia is beside herself. She's like, I just, that's exactly what I wanted. Like she wrote it,
Right.
And you're just like, it's been out for 20
That's
years.
what I was gonna say. Like you said, it's people have been holding space for it.
But even that, like,
But that is also like that's a sketch of Hollywood people.
yeah,
where she
like that's on
like,
SNL.
Oh yeah, exactly.
That's like Stefan or whatever. Something he might do.
Yeah.
It's just funny, and then the interviewer's like, yeah, I've seen a couple of videos. I don't know how widespread it is, but it is. I've seen a couple of videos. It's just like, it's not even true. The person's just like, yeah, people are holding space with it, like stuff that doesn't even
Right.
like words that we've all now just is part of the lexicon, but no one even knows what it means
it's an
anymore.
empty connotation of it is what it is, sort of.
Yeah,
There's a nothing like they're holding space for it, with it,
or for it.
Yeah.
like
And they're like, they are? Because they don't know what that means. Like,
Yeah.
I know that's supposed to be a good thing.
yeah, you're just. It's,
But
it's awesome.
I did show that. That reminded me. I did have you had sent me something you were working on because I think you showed a video of something I had done some singing on,
Yeah.
like a cover song.
Yeah.
So I had one that you sent to me. So now
Okay.
that we're talking about musicals and
Oh, this is cool.
bringing back songs from like 20 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So this is Landon singing.
I give myself the creeps. Run, shakes on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. I just blurred Please, Mom.
You did a medley.
Yeah. I know that I
Go on.
was right all along, and I'm hoping. Remember,
What's a video? I don't need to.
This is really good. Right.
I did just something fun. I'm sorry. I heard about the bad news.
You're trying to show me off because I just did the Green Day song.
That's
really good.
I wanted you to see I could do all of the old bops.
Everything happens for
Well,
a reason.
since you said that.
See? I know. I did the video.
Oh man, I was so happy when you sent that to me.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. I knew you were having a tough turkey day. You
Yeah.
had too much of the chemical that makes you sleep.
Well, because I said, how much of this can I have? And my parents said, unlimited. You can have a lot of turkey. In fact, you can have unlimited. Oh. Oh, crap. We have a holiday sponsor.
Oh, crap.
We're getting to the holidays. Idiot.
Ow. I'm just checking on something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay. Then let me keep doing this. God, that hits. That's good.
This is a
I've
special.
got the.
Yeah.
Can you read that? Let's see if that focuses. I've got the. This is the Liquid Death
This is-
Holiday Edition.
That's right. And it says right here on the can, yeah, we are proud to present a special holiday tradition. Limited edition.
the heck?
Rhyme intended. That's in parentheses.
Oh. Yeah, I see
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna keep the flavor a secret.
I bet you can.
I've never tried this.
I'm gonna
one.
smell the zest. Yeah.
Oh my god, how'd they do that? Yep. It's called. Okay, this is they do kind of puns. This one's called Unparleavable, and it tastes just like pear. What's yours called?
Mine's kind of funny. It's not so much a pun,
Oh,
but it says convicted melon.
I guess.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But-
what's it taste like?
Wouldn't you know it? A damn melon baby. I don't know how they do it either. I don't know how they do it either.
Yeah, what do they do? Squeeze them melons?
Here's what they should do. Do you know how the guy that wrote Wicked, he said, look what I did in it? I stuck somewhere under the rainbow in Impossible. He goes, wait, is it? Wait, what? Wait, is it unlimited? He goes, somewhere under the rainbow. He's like, but I stuck that in. I snuck it into the song. It's unlimited. And you go, okay. They should stick the in other movies.
Yeah.
Sort of like a Wilhelm yelp.
Yeah.
So maybe the ships are coming in. With Jack is back on the Black Pearl, right? And it's coming up to the port, and you hear, or there's a Gungan party going on. They should do that.
They should, of course.
Hollywood, of course.
Holly Weird, I'd like to call it.
This one's really good. This Convicted Melon Liquid Death. Thank you again for sponsoring the show, Liquid Death.
Thank you to our sponsors. Hey, buddy, since we're talking, so you bring up Gungans, one of my favorite of the species, the alien species in George Lucas's Star Wars. Of course, their song is Ma-na-na, ma-na-na,
Yeah.
But the new Star Wars show just started. Ouch! Skeleton Crew. Do you know anything about this?
Well,
Did you watch it? Are you excited?
I
Did
didn't
you
watch
try
it. No, I didn't watch it
Just
yet.
came out on Monday. I figured this will be good for the algo if we talk about it for a second.
Well, you should have maybe let me know.
I probably should have, and that's on my bad.
Skeleton Crew.
Here's the thing: typically, the Disney Plus Star Wars shows, or any Disney Plus show, they premiere them in the middle of the night. So it's like premieres Monday or whatever, but it's like at midnight. So usually I don't stay up for them. I get up early in the morning. It's kind of become a tradition for me, for the Star Wars shows anyway. I get up early. It's still black outside. In my TV, I have the big, beautiful OLED TV. So the blacks are perfect black.
Those pixels are actually off.
Yeah. And it's black outside, and there's no light in the blacks on the TV. Absolutely zero, an absence of light. So I am seeing the galaxy far, far away in a way that you could only imagine. But with this, they changed it. Now it's at like 8 p.m. So I got up Monday morning thinking, I'm going to check out this new Skeleton Crew show. Nope. I had to wait till the night. But actually, that is actually better because it's black outside because it's nighttime. So anyway, that all being said, did you watch Acolyte?
I watched the first episode, and I believe I said, I asked you, I said, does it get any better than this? And you said, no.
Yeah. Let's see. What else?
I didn't watch Ahsoka.
Ahsoka, yeah, not great.
They canceled that, right? Or the next season they said, I think we're going to be tapering this off.
I think
they're going to end it in a way that if it gets canceled.
I think so. And Acolyte, they canceled.
Yes.
Ahsoka is, kind of up in the air, but probably. Mandalorian season 3 was kind of a...
Yep.
Did you watch that?
Yep. Yeah. Jack Black is in it.
Yeah, Jack Black and Lizzo. Everyone's mad about that.
Yes.
For the wrong reasons.
Did I tell you about the fight I heard at Target?
No.
Between 3, maybe 8th graders? 8th grade, 9th graders?
No, please tell me.
The one guy picks up they're
Black
in the age where they see a record.
Oh.
And they're like, whoa, they have it. They have rumors as if there's not a trillion copies. He goes, they have it. They got The Mandalorian season 3 on vinyl.
Oh, sure.
He's like, I'm getting this. He's got his socks with his slides on.
Yeah.
They're all pissing me off.
Perm bangs,
yeah.
probably.
The broccoli haircut. I feel like I'm about to get shoved into a stack of something.
What are you looking at?
But he goes, and I am, because I am also just stopped watching them interact.
Yeah. You are a creep.
I'm like, I'm
freak.
I'm examining them like, what's that Kevin Spacey movie? The one where he wears the purple sunglasses.
Yes, K-Pax.
Yes. I'm like K-Pax. I'm kind
Trying
of
to compute humanity.
Yeah. And he goes, "Oh, season 3 of The Mandalorian on vinyl. I'm getting it."
Yeah.
And his friend, one of the girls, goes, "Why would you get that?" He's like, "You didn't like season 3?" And all 3 of his friends went, "No." So they did like the show.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You don't like?" He's like, it was Lizzo and Jack Black in that episode. You don't like them?" And his friend goes, "Yeah, not in Star Wars." And then he ended up, I walked back and I saw that he had put the record back.
That's kind of sad.
It was sad he didn't get the music.
But also, yeah, it's like,
who cares?
I mean, the music is good.
It's fine. It's
But-
serviceable. They're churning this stuff out.
Well, that's the thing with Mandalorian. The music was also one of the cool things of it because it was Ludwig, and he was doing the boom.
But not anymore. That's like,
no, now
you
it's
gotta
like
get
some other guy because
yeah.
they're like, come on.
You got to get season 1 where it's like, we have that. It's like the Han Solo movie where they're like, we're getting John Williams to do the theme song. And then Ben Burt's doing the rest of it. It's like,
Oh, that would be interesting.
yeah. Actually, I need to talk to someone about that. But Skeleton Crew.
Well, so Mandalorian, bad. Andor, you watched
Yes, and I will be watching.
season 2 of that.
Yes, I got to rewatch that.
Me too. Especially in these trying political times.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to watch the rebels being
Yeah, they've cast a mirror.
defeated.
Yes. Andor is my favorite. I like Rogue One. That's my Star Wars.
Andor's great, and then the Disney trilogy, to varying degrees of success. Most people have decided they're bad
Yeah.
collectively, which I don't disagree. I think I'm more critical of them in some respects, but also I hold more space for them in some respects.
I just can't. Also, for some reason in my head, because there was like Star Wars Detours, and then there was Star Wars
Release detours.
hashtag release Detours, but then there was like Droid Wars or something. What was the new one? There was some droid one that was like animated, and then there was
There's like Bad Batch or something.
Bad. Maybe is it? There's Bad Batch, and
They're
then
like a
there's
group of
like
clones.
a Lego Star Wars thing.
Yeah,
so when
yeah.
I see Skeleton Crew, in my head I couldn't remember.
Sure.
I was like, is this one of the kids? There's just so much Star Wars
There's
crap
a lot
that they've
of
put onto
stuff.
Disney.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff. But this, okay.
Star Wars
So to most people, no, like I said,
Droids. It's just called Droids. No, well, that's from '85. That's not what I'm talking about. Keep talking.
Okay. So anyway, most people like Joey. I mean, you consider yourself a Star Wars fan, certainly.
Yes.
But when it comes to the shows and stuff, you've fallen off because the quality just isn't there.
Right.
And people everyone's trying to figure out what can we do to get people, because the fans are saying we don't like it. Normal people are saying we don't like it. And they're trying, like with Acolyte and with Ahsoka, they're trying to like thread the needle of bringing people back on, but also like feeding the lore heads out there that are like, what? Ki Mundi wouldn't have said that
Right.
in 200 BCE or whatever, before whatever. So they're trying to please everyone, and thus they are pleasing no one. Now here's a show, Skeleton Crew. It is basically a sort of Goonies, Stranger Things in Star Wars. And that turns a lot of people off, just the pitch alone. But one of the creators, John Watts, who
Yes.
did the Spider-Man movies, which are all good to great.
Yeah.
And that movie Cop Car, his
Yeah.
first movie, which is like kids who steal a cop car and fight a scary cop.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's really great. It's tense. It's funny. He works well with kids. He created the show. He directs the first episode. The slate of directors is kind of crazy. It's like him and David Lowery and the Daniels and like some kind of weird, heavy-hitting directors that you wouldn't, expect to be doing a show. Like maybe a movie. Like, yeah, I'd love to do a Star Wars
film.
but just an episode of
I
a
call
TV
them
show.
films.
Yeah. But anyway, they released the first two. I mean, it's early, but I'm saying Jude Law is in it, but it's the main characters are 4 kids, so people are like, you know, it works for Stranger Things. Do we need to do it this? It is kind of 80s coded, where it's like that sort of the Amblin, like because there's sort of a
retro futuristic vibe, because
they're kind of they're on this planet that it feels like a suburb thing. Like they live a safe and happy life in the suburbs. And then
I don't know, this kind of sounds cool.
It's awesome. I love it. I will watch it. We watched the first two. It's awesome. Like they're already just in the first 2 episodes, we're seeing new stuff like George always wanted. That's what people just don't understand. George, whatever you want to say about his movies, he was giving you something new every time up to bat. This is doing that. It introduced this very cool, well, I won't even spoil anything, but just this, it's doing something interesting with Star Wars that hasn't been done for a long time now. And I like that. We're seeing new stuff. The trailers, you see like new planets and stuff that they're going to go to that we haven't seen. It's not just
this thing.
Yeah. He's awesome. He's one of the main characters, and it's funny. It's cute. It is like kind of a kids show, just in that it, like Goonies is a kids movie,
right?
But you know, you also watch it and it's scary and just good. I've never seen the Goonies, but that's what I've been told. But like any of those like kids movies from the 80s where you're like, well, this is kind of freaky. Or like there's stuff that happens where you're like, I think everyone's just kind of, you don't know what kids stuff is anymore. So you like, I don't think it doesn't play it safe when it comes to like the violence and stuff too. So I don't know. I'm very excited. It could go downhill. Like, I mean, most of the Star Wars stuff, the first couple episodes are cool. And then by the end, you're like, boo!
Well, and if you're saying Watts directed at least the first one, and he kind of said, but you're hoping also there's I don't know, the stories there, like these have all been written together.
Yes. And it seems like a singular vision that's being.
Now, my thing is when they start to do we're getting this person to direct and this person and the Daniels, because it's sort of just Disney saying, we don't know what people want. Let's get the best.
Yeah.
Let's get the people that make good stuff.
I agree. But where like The Mandalorian at its best, like the first 2 seasons are awesome in my opinion. And because it was like, we're doing a Western in space, it's Jon Favreau and the hat guy, the cowboy guy, Dave Filoni. It's like their little vision. It's this little, forget the rest of the universe. It's their little piece of the outer rim, whatever. And then they start folding in these other elements of the greater universe. And like some of that's fine, but then it becomes that's all it is. And you're like, but that's not what it was.
Yeah.
And the vision gets cloudy. Then it's like, okay, what is it, the hat guy or Favreau? Who's pulling the strings here? I feel like, and then kind of Acolyte was like supposed to be this thing, like a murder mystery, but then it became something else. All of these things, like they're supposed to be, what if Star Wars, but this? And this is like, what if Star Wars, but an 80s Amblin movie? But it feels like this is actually doing it rather than like half-assing it. And that's good so far. I'm excited.
I'm excited for this because I'm trying to get away. When I have sleep paralysis, I see the Hat Man.
Yep.
So I want to get away from any projects that he's got his toes in.
And I don't think they're involved at all, which great. Because I mean, I think,
but that's this weird, like they go, oh great, Filoni knows what he's doing. So they say, let's give him everything. Yeah. You go, well, maybe that's not.
Yeah.
I might be good at one thing. And if you say, then do this, I'm the dumbest effer you've ever seen in your life. You know?
Yeah.
Everyone says it.
Yeah.
So you can't just give them unlimited projects.
You can't. And that's like,
Did Watts do Wolves as well? The new Pitt joint?
I
The
think
new
so.
Pitt Clooney joint?
I believe so.
I need to watch that. I bet it's fun.
Wolves.
As much as I'm against it, when I say stop giving these guys movies,
Yeah.
I bet that's good too.
I'm sure it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But check it out. I recommend.
I didn't even know it had come out. That's the other problem.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to, but yeah, you can't know everything is what I've learned.
No. I just think it's a new thing for Star Wars, and if there's one thing we know, it's that people want something new from Star Wars, but when they give you something new, then the people get mad that it's different.
But maybe
I'm sure people are mad, but I don't care because I like it.
I think also the problem is you've got a good thing, and instead of them having the integrity to say that was good, we had an idea for a season or two.
Right.
Everyone needs the trilogy of, like, I don't know if they're doing another Mandalorian, but you could have just done the one and made people want more. Mm-hmm. You know, even with Kenobi, you probably didn't even have to do that because it's nothing.
Right.
Like, it's other than the dopamine boost of I know that guy.
Yes.
And he's doing the character I like, and he's good at acting. Mm-hmm. They don't have a story.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing. I know what happened before, and I know what happened after this.
Yeah.
So you're not going to give me any new information.
No.
It's the same as reading 10 comics of the Star Wars comics that come out, and you just go, okay.
Yeah.
I guess at one point Darth Vader was on a ship, like looking for Luke or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need you to spend like $30 million filming that. Just
that's the thing.
If you have a good idea, even like Skeleton Crew, could they do it just as maybe the story's just one season?
Yeah, we'll see. I don't actually know if it's built to be an ongoing
Ford
thing
Tough.
or if it's just a mini series. But
Ford Tough.
And a lot of these things too are like
Ford Tough.
Kenobi was supposed to just be a movie, and then they were like, well, what if we made it longer?
I
Like,
guess I have been mad at all this stuff for a while.
Yeah.
Han Solo sucks.
now that's where I'm gonna have to disagree. That's one of the better Disney Star Wars movies.
It might be the last good Disney Star Wars movie.
It's
It might
kinda
be the
fun.
only good Disney. Wait, who did Rogue?
Disney.
We gotta go.
No, I mean, and someday when we start our Star Wars podcast back up, we'll get into all this, but they've done some good things. They've done some bad things. I think this has the promise to be one of the good ones.
I'm excited because I also like when a Star Wars thing comes out around the holidays.
That's yes.
I don't know what it is, but
Star Wars is kind of a Christmas property.
yeah, why? I
don't
can't
know.
tell you.
I think some of the movies release around Christmas usually.
I have this thing in my head of like that seems like a. I just bought Double Indemnity because I went, yeah, like a crime noir. That's good for winter. That's
is.
like a holiday film.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it is.
Because then they just released that on 4K.
Oh yeah, and I've heard it's one of the best looking. So
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
I was salivating over it, and I said, "And it'll be cold out." Yeah, and the snow. Trying to justify
Yeah.
like whatever a $50 DVD. That I'll be honest. I'm just gonna lick it. I don't have a player. I got a Roku. But it's so nostalgic, isn't it? Black and white film.
Yes, it reminds me of when I was a little poop.
It reminds me of when you're watching The Wizard of Oz in reverse.
You're like,
And if you go back too far, you get to Wicked.
or that one with James Franco as Oz.
Yep.
Bye.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.